An amazing blue sky again. Look at that. I'll be down on the allotment very soon. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 10 degrees outside. There's no window. Look. Oh, there's a breeze. There's a breeze. Okay. What I wanted to show you was not my peas and beans. Look. They're not the peas and beans I'm germinating in the paper. But look, a while ago last year, when I first started when I first started making Brillo pads, when I first started making coffee, when I first started making the videos, a lady, a viewer, a friend now, said, did I want some of the seeds that she had and wouldn't be needing? And I said, yeah, send me some. So I let her have my address. And look at this. Look. I'm amazed. I was in tears, literally. I can't believe how generous. The lady's name is Dawn, and I can't believe how generous Dawn has been. But it's not just the generosity, it's the absolute care and attention that she's packed everything and labelled everything. And the selection is incredible. It really is like a who's who of desire here. It really is. Give you an idea, there's obviously beans and peas, and there's lots of variations of tomatoes and some beautiful ones that I've never heard of, Adoris and crowberry, Herodes, and so on and so forth. There's also peppers, aubergines, kohlrabi, different types of parsnips, and there's some okra. And I really wanted to try okra, but I didn't get around to getting it this year. But look at that selection, it's great. So what I'll do is I'm going to go out and make sure I get all these planted up in the next week or so. And then I'll keep you and Dawn updated on my progress. Now, the idea of this is not for me to get a bountiful harvest to eat. What I asked her was just a small number of each that she had to spare. So for instance, these beans and peas, I could actually harvest and have a bountiful number of seeds for next year. And she's done me proud. Absolutely done me proud. I'll give you a quick look at this list. Runner beans, dwarf beans, peas, blotti, aubergines, squashes, melons, courgettes, asparagus, tomatoes, lots of different beetroots, sweet corn, popping sweet corn. Ooh, absolutely gorgeous. I'm so overwhelmed, Dawn. Thank you very, very much. So very, very much. Right, it's midday on Thursday. I did walk down and I've done some jobs, and I thought I'd just come down for my daily dose of pond. Oh, I love it. Let me take you around. Right, ready? Pond, look at that colour. It's actually a dirty muddy brown, but it reflects that sky. Pigeons, birdies, hardly any cars. Now I keep seeing like things moving in the water, so I don't know if they're tadpoles or just something else. But every so often there's a plop as something comes up and grabs something off the surface. It's lovely sitting here waiting for them. Anyway, let me show you what I've done. Now the broad beans that I had in the greenhouse, I've been in there far too long and they got leggy again, so I left them outside to harden off, and as we haven't got much of a frost coming up for a little while, I decided to put them out and pop them in. This is the result. As you see, they are a disaster, but we'll see how they go. I've staked them, so hopefully they might harden off. Without a bad frost, they might survive. Now this thing is an old net that somebody's passed on, and they've suggested I use it as a windbreak because the wind can get very chilly. don't know if you can see how leggy these are, but we'll see. They might harden off and produce something. It's just one of those things. They either will or they won't. I've actually now done this whole bed, so it's all weeded. All the weeds are in the compost bin, so it's all ready for planting. Some of it would be direct sown carrots and radishes and all goodness and things like that. Other stuff would be what I've got being cultivated in the greenhouse at the moment. So next jobs, I've got to reduce that pile because I'm sure it's warm enough now that most things have left it and gone elsewhere. So I want to reduce this pile. Some of it I'll put over on there to continue this as a bug hotel. So we'll keep this going as a bug hotel. I'll put like a stack of wood or something in the centre, keep it going. I need to dig out all of these. Look at how green that is in the hello. I need to dig out these thistles. I was going to start a fire today, but as you see it's blowing all over here towards the houses and everything, so I turned it off. Flick the off switch. Yeah, what else have I got to do? I've got to prepare this for the peas, which are coming down tomorrow. I've got random onions or something. Yeah, so I prepared this for the peas. So what I'm going to do is rake up the leaves, get those into the leaf mould bin. That end has got Jerusalem artichokes down, so I'll leave like 18 inches at that end. But I'm going to put a circle here and a circle there of this wire for peas. Some of the other peas will go on over here, but this will mostly be beans. So some peas on here, and then there'll be other things on here, such as corn. I might grow things up the corn, and I'll also probably put in like courgettes or something around. Maybe even a squash. Obviously this will be the strawberry bed, and over here we'll have more salads, more tomatoes, more squashes on these beds here. All of this will be dragged up and put into there when the time comes. As you see, this is sunk right down. I have been told by my lady that does the pony poo there is more to be had, so I should be making my way up there. And then obviously when things are growing in the look at that rose bush coming on, it's lovely. When things are growing actually in the greenhouse, ready to transplant out, all of this will be raked over, weeded. Darling, I didn't see you arrive. Where's hubby? Oh, he's out shopping. Alright. I don't know where hubby's gone. Please tell me he's not knocked down. No hubby on the pond. Anyway, yeah, so everything's looking really good. I feel so much more alive and so much mental health better from being down here, especially in this sunshine. It's gorgeous. It will get overcast later today, but yeah, this is my my happy place, and really understanding the significance of that now. That old netting is really ripping up there. I hope it survives the wind, considering that's what it's meant to be doing. Right, I'm going to go and sit and watch duck for a while, and then I'm going to walk home. But oh, what a glorious day, what a glorious life. Allotments for happy life. So I'm about to progress with Dawn's seeds. Now I don't think I've got enough pots to do everything. I might have pots, but I don't think I've got compost. The peas I'm going to soak like I have done my other peas. Look, they're ready. They're beautiful. And these ones, these will go into the gutter. I might put these ones straight into the ground around one of those rings that I've prepared down on the plot filled beans are just about ready. There are a few that don't have, but there are splitting. I might leave those another day or so. The other peas are outside, and I'm going to do things with those. Put them into gutters. Right, so all of these ones are going to go into the 1 litre the 1 litre milk pots that I've been using. I planted all those broad beans and peas down on the plot that I had in the why can't I think this morning? I need more coffee. That I had been growing in the greenhouse too long, and I've emptied all those out, so I've got all those free, but I need to refill them with compost. These ones are the ones to go in single pots, maybe 1 or 2 in a pot. We'll see how we get on. So what I'm going to do, as always, I'm going to batch fill the pots with the compost. Then I'll sow the seeds, and then I'll sprinkle over top in 3 different stages. So we'll see how far we get, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Let's have a quick update. Put the trellis over the cat litter trays. Yep, that's what's been happening. So I've got a couple of spare ones there, and there's 1, 2 long ones and 1, 2 shorter ones, and that's the big one for the peas. Now I do have these over here. One of them are snap peas, and the other is the normal early onwards. Now, as you see, I've got some rocket coming up. Ooh. The spicy mixed salad. Oh, look at that. The lettuce. The crisp mint lettuce, and they're just poking through on this one as well. So yeah, that's baby leaf. Oh, there's a tiger. Right, let's go and have a look in the greenhouse. Where are you going? Don't hide under there, you stupid animal. Right, so these are in no particular order, so we'll just have a look around now. It's very noisy in here. These are ones I've got to fill for the seeds I'm about to sow. So these are tomatoes, and these are all just flowers, I believe. Let's have a look. Oh no, but yeah, right, I know what they are because I've got the oh yeah, they're just flowers. And down here I think these are mostly, there's poppies. Look at the poppies. Foxgloves, hollyhocks, marigolds, nasturtiums, so on. They all seem to be coming through. Now these are native. They're not all, they didn't do really well at all. I've got to learn more. Those are dead. These are native. Oh no, they're coming through. These are native bluebells. Take 2 to 3 years to grow. I won't do it again. It's a long time for such little success. Down here we have unknown. Somebody just gave me a pack of seeds and just said, "Oh, right, rhubarb." Evening primrose. These are native that I took off the wildflowers that I took off the allotment from other people. Wildflowers. Watermelon, peppers, butternut squash, pepper. These are all shop bought. People said try it. I don't know if that's grass or actual things. Anyway, cucumber from a friend, courgette from a friend, tomato shop bought. What's that? Plum tomato shop bought. Unknown flower that somebody gave me. And then these are the seeds. Rainbow beetroot. There's some more alliums down there that I need to sort. Oh, look at these. Look, these choice some. No, I need to get those outside. I don't want them bolting. And more flowers, more tomatoes. Sweet corns, not coming through yet. I can't get up. My knee is, ow, painful this morning. Ignore the mess. These are the broad beans. I've been using these as little greenhouses, but I took them off to show you things. Kales, asparagus, haven't come through. Oh no, they're coming through. broccolis. Yeah, these are brassicas. Oh, a bit of celery at the end, not come through yet. Look at these broccolis are doing well. These split into rows of 2 like this, you see. So I can actually just take them off. So that is what's magnolias, and so on and so forth. Brussels sprouts, lots of Brussels sprouts, spinaches, beetroots, more beetroots, lots of beetroots I'm doing this year, more beetroots. Now that's herbs, and obviously all the other stuff down there, more herbs at the bottom. These are all big herbs. These will stay here, these will go in the flower garden just out there, or the herb garden, sorry. And these are all the beans and peas and stuff. So as you see, everything's coming on. There are some successes, and there are things that haven't happened yet, but it's early days. This has only been planted, what, a week to 10 days. It's an incredible amount of activity. Right, I'm going to get on. I've got to tidy all this up. I haven't got much compost left. The only trouble is, that's the problem. So I've got a bit in there, and I've got a bit left in the bag, but that's all the compost I've got. So we'll see how we get on with it. I'll catch you all guys later. Forgot to show you this. This is my sweet potato experiment. So I've got it's an old waste bin, I think. Ooh, put some more in. So I put some compost in the bottom. This is an old broken waste bin. So the bottom is actually cracked, so allowing the water out. So what I've done is I've put some compost in the bottom, put some shop bought sweet potatoes down. Now what should happen is, and I've wrapped it in cling film. Now what should happen is that because it gets hot and humid in there, the actual sweet potato should sprout, and you get like these little tendrils sprouts off them, and those slips, I think they're called, those are what you plant in the soil, a bit like seed potatoes, in order to get new sweet potatoes. So we'll see how we get on with that. An experiment in the greenhouse. Yeah, I haven't shaved. It's a long time since you've seen me with a bristle. Right, so I'm in the greenhouse, and let me turn you around, and I've mass prepared all of the pots and things I'm going to be using. So what I'm going to do now is, these are the ones to go into pots. These ones are for the other ones that are left inside. That makes perfect sense, Brian. So what I'm going to do is plant these now. Now, Dawn sent me a few of each item, and the brilliant thing is, of course, that I can plant these, whatever number 19 is, 3 seeds there. That will go into one of these pots, and then whatever comes out, I can harvest and get more seeds from, of course, except for the F1s. And then that way next year, if I enjoy the fruit, if it's I say tomatoes, fruit, things, but if I enjoy the produce, then obviously I've got more to actually make do. If it's not something that I can harvest a seed of, then at least I know it's a good variety for me to try again, and I can source the seed myself. And I do recommend, if you have places that do if you do have places that do seed swaps or seed fairs, oh my goodness, look at my hair. No, look, seriously, if you do have places that do seed fairs, then try them. Go there, have a look around, take some of your own seeds and swap out, because they're really great ways of finding out things that you've not tried before, or want to try a different variety. You've been doing Money Maker or Maris Piper, or all the year round white things. White things in green. Mental block. Oh my goodness. Cauliflowers. Oh my gosh. Oh, right. Sorry. I'll edit that out. I'll probably forget. Right, so yeah, seed fairs. Go and try them. Look out for them. Search for them. I know there's huge ones sometimes, filling up enormous, great exhibition centres and stuff, or at least gyms and things. But do go and have a look. See if you can find some. Right, I'm going to sow a load of these, mass sow them, and then when I'm done, I'll bring you back. Excuse the windy noise. Right, they're all planted. I have my list here that Dawn did for me. They're all up. What I've done, I've not actually listed what they are on here. Say, for instance, dwarf bean Ferrari. I've just done dwarf bean number 7. And so, you know, at least I know everything. So that's it. I've sown them all, sprinkled them all. I'm about to... my okra. I'm about to cover them all up now. There's a load more there. Okay, so that's it. That's batch sown. Now batch covering up, and all it is grabbing a bit of this and just doing a bit of that. That's all it is. Right, I'll complete this and then job done. That's everything sown. Oh, and watering. I've got a watering can inside that I've just refilled. I'm going to leave that to get to temperature. But I've got these things. I think these are great. I saw them on somebody else's thing. Tube. Look at it. Look. Isn't it great? These were, I think it was about 8 for £7, so they're just under £1 each. I've already broken 2. They are extremely, well, one came broken. They're extremely brittle, so I'll search around and see if I can find a stronger make or a better make. But I think they're brilliant. Much better than trying to do this. Yeah. All right. Okay. Back to work. So this is a collection of potatoes I've been given to sow. I don't know what they are. They're a white potato. There's 4, 8, 12 there. And over here I have more. I've been given these 6. Those 2 and those 3. They're all different potatoes apparently. Now I think these are the jellies that I put by. But these ones I've been given, so I don't know the names or varieties. Peas are ready to go. I've been busy the last 2 days. Look, they're bursting out. Absolutely bursting out. So these are snap peas. These are normal peas. Oh no, these are ones that Dawn sent me. So yeah, so they're still going. And there's some out here in the kitchen. That's still going. I need to open this window. They're ready to go in. They're ready to go in. And they're ready to go in. So they'll be done in the next day or 2. Yeah, so I'm really pleased. I'm going to go and plant some potatoes today.